Hi, this is Wayne Turmel from Remote Leadership Institute. And one of the hardest things about working remotely is getting to know your team. And I don't mean who they are or, what they do. I mean how they like to work. Some people like to just keep their head down and not be interrupted. Some people like to talk things out as they're solving problems. And when we work together all the time, you kind of learn that by constant exposure. But how do you get to know your team's work styles and personal preferences when you don't work together all the time? And how do you help your teammates get to know each other and how best to work together? Well, one of the great ways to do this is to take some kind of work style assessment. And there are a lot of them out there. DISC, Myers-Briggs, there's a lot of them out there. But the reason they're important is as an individual, you can get a quick snapshot of what are your preferences. How do you like to work? What is your preferred style in dealing with other people? And when you get exposure to other people's results, you'll find that Alice isn't really antisocial. She's perfectly nice. Just when she's working, she doesn't like to be interrupted. Those types of things can help reduce tensions. Now, these types of tools are not psychotherapy. They're not intended to answer everything, and they're certainly, while they have been tested and have some scientific validity, they're not a clinical diagnosis. They're just enough to give us a good idea. But don't assume, based on these results, certain actions. So if you're going to change the way you work with somebody based on these assessments, check your assumptions. Ask them, is this how you would like me to work with you? Does this work for you? And what you'll find is by being aware of other people's and your own work styles and by adjusting your behavior accordingly, things are going to go a lot smoother. You can reduce tension and you can increase your team's productivity. Now, as I said, there are a lot of tools out there. One of our favorites is the DISC. And actually, you can get a free DISC assessment as well as paid assessments for yourself and your entire work team. But you can get a free DISC assessment by visiting discpersonalitytesting.com. Check it out. Get to know your team a little bit, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by the results.